probably have checked this, but actually, I thought this would have been simpler to set up than the first one. Fall for me, but the specific time of fall is when the leaves change colour. Yep, that is the exact same for me. I like it the moment the leaves start to change colour and fall is obviously the best bit of fall. I've always liked it, especially from like a kind of artsy side of things. It's like it is probably the best time to draw anything. Like, see when you get like just genuinely like, right, well, I want to make sure this does it for us. Oh fuck, that's right. Okay, I think we're good now. The inverted's way better for some reason. Christ, never thought I'd say an inverted. The invertedness of the game would what makes it good, but boom, I can get used to that way easier. Right, so you don't have to rush through them all. You can just hop, skip, and a jump, and get them all like that. Right. Then when we activate this, it looks as if, right, so can't stay but I came to say all is good, wait, what, to say this is a good and underappreciated game. Ah, cool. Ah, fuck me, have I done that again? No, there we go. Push pause, remember to push pause, folks. Right. Yeah, it just looks visually nice. Like, this is what I like about a lot of games. As I said, this is why I like doing things like the casual Sundays when we can. There is so many indie games out there that so many people don't even see once, and this I think was like a PS1 game, if I remember right. This is not a new game by any stretch of the word. We could probably go over there, couldn't we? Yeah, it's like this isn't a new game. I always find that very interesting. This game has been about for a while. I think that was the one we were just at. So is there bits around it? Ah, there is bits around it. If we get these, oh, we got to fly through them like hell. Do a sharp turn if we can without fucking disappearing off the map. Holy fuck. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is fucking make me trippy as fuck. Let's just straighten out. Let's go over here. Oh, propel turns you fast. Ah, right, I figured it out now. I'm just an idiot, to be honest, that's the main thing. So if I'm turning the propel, it turns the screen faster. Right, okie dokie. That actually makes way too much sense. I wonder if I've butchered that. Boom. And then we've fixed this bit of the garden, the fields. Then when we go around here, we'll have fixed this part as well. Oh, this is easy. And it's showing us where we can go like that. Okay, I get this. It was PS3 as well, was it? PS3? I seen it said PlayStation, so I wasn't too sure when I read it initially. But either way, very underappreciated. Definitely, like, for me personally, as I say, I want to say it was Chrysalix telling me about it and said to play it. I was like, yep, I'll get on it. And then obviously it was on the list for a while. Like, I'm actually going to come out and do this. There we go. Let's do that. It was like, I can't remember how long on the list it was, but it was definitely on for a while. And I'm just quite glad I'm getting to play it now, because I kept seeing it. That's obviously the worst as well. See, especially from a streamer point of view, right? And you're watching a game, and you're like, oh, I've seen this, and it's like, oh, somebody wanted me to play this, and then you're sitting going like, oh, I should just play it. But I like leaving these games till like the Sundays. Flowers to connect this. Is it just A2 over there? I think we got it. there we got it. Boom. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, this is awesome. Oh, I love this game. Like, already engrossed in this. But yeah, fall for me is one of those ones that it's just a nice time of the year as well. Like, let's keep in and out. Let's keep in and out. A wee strafing run of flowers. I think I'm gonna get butchered the turn there. Alright, we'll come in and out. We'll come in and out. We missed like two. How bad is that? We missed like 2 flowers there. For that. Boom. So we go over here. I like the music. I'm hoping the music doesn't get the video strip as such. That would be a shame actually. I also hope that's not too tricky for anyone either. Be like just spinning about. Right, so what's happening here? Okay, so it looks as if we can now. I think we can do this area. I'm gonna guess that's what it wants us to do. After this, I mean, I'll have to read the synopsis for the game. As I say, one of the bonuses with indie games as well is actually just the fact that like a lot of them have meaning. If you're new to the channel, there was older indie games we played. Like we played a game called What Comes After. We played that. We're going to play. What is it? Journey was the one I played. And then there's a new one that's called like Raji Epic Adventure or something like that, or Epic Tale or something. I've still to play that. There's a good couple of these like very indie games, very games centric like this, that are just nice. And as I say, this is also a short stream today, folks. It's about an hourish. It tells us is how long it takes to roughly play the game. So I don't expect us to be any slower than the average time. So about an hourish. But it's just nice. It's just a genuinely nice game. Nice, casual, calm. All we're missing is like an ASMR stream. No, we're not doing that. Don't take it serious. Alright, let's go right round. Let's go right round. Get those flowers on the way down. What the hell? If I could see what the fuck I was going. Just that one. Oh, did we get it? I think we got it, and then we can just fly in there. Alright, this one wants us to fix a tree or something. I'm just waiting for Darkest Dungeon. That is going to come up very shortly. I think I'm actually going to set that test episode for next schedule. As I'm hoping by then, the main thing I'm hoping for is actually that L.A. Noire gets completed before we get to the end of this month. Oh, achievement. Thanks. I'm hoping to get to the end of L.A. Noire before we get to the end of this month, so that hopefully any dates that were like scheduled in as such for L.A. Noire we can swap out for other games. Obviously, anytime we finish an Assassin's Creed game, when it happens as such, it really is just going to get replaced with another Assassin's Creed game in the title as we work our way through them all, and that gives us like something that's quite static. I think we just fixed the big tree. I think so. So yeah, Darkest Dungeon very soon, very very soon. Hopefully by the end of the month there will be a tester kicking about for it. Whether or not it becomes a full-fledged game will remain to be seen. what happens here. So I think we just... Right, so that's the wee potted plant. Okie dokie. That was like the wee flower from the start. This game is so nice. This is so casual. I'm loving this. But yeah, so other people were saying about them, like summer for Rebecca, fall for Lauren. Patron, I don't know if I read yours. What's your favourite season of the year? Oh, what the hell's happening now? Would like to know. Oh, there's another potted plant. There's now 2 potted plants. Right, I get how the guide thing works now. Okay, that's a wee bit... It's a bit interesting on that part, right? So I think the kind of... I'm honestly wait for it because I know how much you're going to rage at me. And spring, as it's the time of new life. Nice, spring. What I quite like is the fact that a lot... So, like, out there, anyone in chat, is anyone's favourite time the winter? I know winter for me technically is my second favourite. It's not my favourite though, but it's a very close second between autumn and winter. For me, winter though, it's one of those weird ones. See, because you get, like, especially in Scotland, you get a lot of ice. You get a lot of nice blues and stuff like that. Most of my reasons are solely from like an artsy sort of view. Even though I don't paint a lot anymore, a lot of the painting I do currently really is miniature painting, really. But I would like to get back to painting at some point. I was half tempted to see maybe on casual streams. I'm thinking maybe some games. What I might do, kind of games like this, for instance, I might play them in advance, right? And then have them on in the background maybe while we're having talks and stuff like that. I've got ideas. They're all crazy and half thought now. Because there's like so many. I think it's just the fact there's so many options you could do. Is what I like. I've just realised it's like Snake a little bit. The longer you get, the hard. It's not the harder it is to control, but the. Can I get that one? Can I get it? Hey. I could possibly turn the sensitivity up, but I also think at some point that's going to start the game again, and I'm just going to agree. So don't want it. But yeah, Darkest Dungeon coming soon. Definitely coming soon. Hopefully if you keep an eye on the stream schedule actually on Discord, that'll be like, that's the first to get updated as such. That's the best place to find anything. Well, there's actually like... Oh, these flowers haven't been opened up. Oh, it actually wants me to go that way, I think. I'm an idiot, sorry. It wanted me to go that way. That makes way more sense. Right, here we go. I have no idea what the fucking... The game kinda went on that. I like winter when it's snowing. Yeah, see, I like it when it's snowing or it's got really icy. Not for travel or anything like that, like, fuck that noise, like, but just as an aesthetic, it looks nice. And yeah, it's nice to draw it as such, especially because if you get to work with all different shades of blues and stuff like that, it's nice. I think the bonus as well from an art side of things, like each one of them really does present its own colours, which is obvious. But at the same time, I don't know if I can get... Oh, please just turn. But at the same time, yeah, like winter's my favourite for the colours by just a clear mile. I like working with reds and oranges and a bit of brown. I think there's ones we missed over here. That we'll have to go back and get. So this place is pretty drab, so I'm assuming we have to fix that to some degree. Ah, look, there's one up there I missed. Is it that? Oh, we missed that. Maybe, is this not? This was the way we came, so maybe I'm missing something over here. Fly around. I hate when there's so much in pain of it. Ah, I see, that's the other thing, isn't it? Like, it obviously it also comes with the concept of generally just being cold as shit, especially because we're in Scotland. I think sometimes you can escape the concept a little bit in other places a wee bit better. Oh look, I know where to go. There's look, the pathway up here. I'm just an idiot, folks. And see, I don't know why I didn't see that. Maybe I didn't wait long enough. As always, if the tunes are too loud, if I'm too quiet, give me a shout about audio. I very much like that sort of stuff sorted. Oh, we got them up. Right, so what's this doing? What is this doing? So we're getting... What is the code happening? What is that? Oh, we're getting pretty colours now. Okay, though, looks like the flowers down there. I think that's what I missed the previous one. It's the flowers down there. So let's shoot round. We'll see what else happening here. Oh my goodness, this is getting tricky as well. The flowers over there. The flowers are over there. The controls are slightly... I'm not like... The controls are a tiny bit janky. But then at the same time they're not like uncontrollable. I think if I uninverted them I'd maybe not have an issue as much. Right, okay, same we can go. Let's go this way. Yeah, I think we have to then go back the way and up this way. I maybe did that out of sync. Maybe it wants us going this way first. That one, and then... I think this is where we're going. There we go. I sorted that. Oh, okay, then I think they're going to fall. Don't partake of the chicken pot soup of this one with this game. Aye. Right. I also think it just points me in the right direction so I can boost to the next one. Keep that in mind for next time. But yeah, it definitely does. It makes you think though as well, right? Who honestly comes up with some of these games? Like, this is like far too peaceful. Where I'm like, somebody thought of this concept. Now, as I say, the synopsis I think for this game, the briefing as such was like, I think it's to like make you appreciate like nature. No shit, like, but like in the sense that like, I think it's showing the fact that there's like there was no flowers in that city kind of thing. It's showing me them down there. Now I did see that other one, but we're going to just follow the leaves, right? We're going to follow the flowers for a little bit. Because I've got a feeling it might make us come back to that, and if it doesn't, I've probably just lost an achievement or something. Who cares? controls are a wee bit. I think you have to get the sensitivity maybe right for yourselves if you're playing this. I also think this game is fairly fucking cheap. Just so we all know. I don't think this game was expensive by any stretch of the word. And as always, if you have a suggestion for any games you would like to see me play, hit up the Discord. Hit up the Discord and put it in the game suggestion. I'm very open to almost any game. As I say, I like playing games like this, where it can be a wee bit more calm and there's not as much shouting. I think this is like my quota for the week has been made. Thank you very much, Rebecca. And it's like my quota for the week has been made. I'm playing horror games and stuff like that, where we get to just sit back and relax for a day. It's also good as well because like I think sometimes streamers definitely get like too engrossed in what they're doing and don't settle back for a wee bit. We can do this in one go. Like if I was to play horror, it's like one of those ones. It's like I said to somebody before, I was like, oh, I could play horror games every day all week. I really could. Like they scare the shit out of me, and as long as I can understand enough of what's happening within the game, like as I say, I'll look up a couple of guides for it Dead at Night. I'm going to look them up regardless, just because I get scared. I'm get easily confused, which is not great. You're trying to figure out how you go. And if I think it was that way, I think last week when we played it, last Friday, what the hell is this? Is this me? Oh, I'm now a blue flower. Oh, this looks nice. Now blue flowers. Oh, I'm changing all the colours of the stuff I'm passing. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Oh, I like this. And so like, yeah, it was like, as long as I know what I'm doing, I don't mind. But at the same time, I also like, I mean, like you get that with variety streamers a lot, though, like, oh, I'm a variety streamer and I play literally everything, and then they do play literally everything, and you're sitting going like, maybe reel it in a bit, maybe get a bit of consistency. Variety's good, but at the same time, consistency is also just as good. It's why I'll play a lot of games, like for instance, we're playing Ellie Noir and stuff. It's like, yeah, once it's finished, it's like I'll be done with it and stuff, but I'm not like, oh, we'll do it 1 week, then we'll change game the following week and stuff. There's no point doing that. That gets a bit mental very fast. Oh, I don't think I'm going to be able to get this curvature right. I think I've watched this a bit. Maybe I got it. Same with Assassin's Creed. I enjoy playing them because there's so many of them, which gives us just options for like that level of consistency. Things like Ellie Noir, that would have been that. I didn't knew you were one actually. Is anyone else here adding to that? I just missed it, or am I about to like fucking shit myself? I might have missed it. I might actually have missed it. But hello Adam, how are we? Adam, the question of today is, what is your favourite season of the year? And why, if you don't mind. Otherwise, just tell me sharp. The game is louder than everything. I think it. Hope I can. I'll turn me up a bit. Like that. That in a bit. I'm gonna hope yes.